Hi, this is Shay Veronica, and in Barbados, they are reporting that 24 people who suddenly died, they were confirmed to have died from the viral illness. You know what it is. Now, they're also saying that if you are known to have this illness and have died, they're not supposed to touch you. They cannot do an autopsy on you once you have been found to have died from this illness. But there are people falling dead, just dropping dead in Barbados, and they weren't tested before. They weren't accessed. Nothing happened prior to that person falling dead. Now the coroner is saying that they died from the viral illness, the one that they're not supposed to touch you once you have died with it, but because they didn't know that you died with it, they touched you. So do you find that when you read things in the Barbados newspaper that you feel as though your eyes are going to get crossed up, that your mind is being fucked with in some ways? Because you're reading this article and you're trying to make sense out of it. And you shouldn't be trying to make sense out of what these professionals are writing. It should be very obvious, and it should be open, and it should be easily read and understood. But you're trying to make sense of what was written in the article. And this is coming out of the Government Information Service. It's coming from the government. And if they're saying that at this point there are 430, it stands in Barbados, 430 have died from this viral illness. And they're saying that people are dropping dead suddenly, which was something that was happening before in Barbados, but it used to be high blood pressure. You know, when you have stress and high blood pressure, or a stroke. They call it a stroke. She died from a stroke, or you may die from a heart attack. Oh, we didn't know that there was something wrong with the heart, and he had a heart attack and he died. That was before. Now people are falling dead suddenly, and they're saying that now some of those deaths are attributable to this viral illness. And it's a viral illness that they should not cut you open when they know that you have the viral illness, but yet they did an autopsy on these people in the community and they had that viral illness. So if you're not supposed to touch people when you do touch them, and now you know, what's the problem? Has it unleashed something in the airways? What happened? What happens when you touch something that you're not supposed to touch? What happens then? Because like I said, they write these articles, but they're not telling you everything. You're not being told everything. Then at the end of it all, they say, well, there could have been other primary reasons for the death, but they found the viral illness at the time of death. It is a bunch of maloney. It is a bunch of baloney. You are no better advised after reading this article than before, when you were making all your assumptions. When something happens, you make your own assumptions. You're not better advised after reading this article. The Barbados government, you're being paid by the taxpayers. There's no government without tax money. You're being paid by the taxpayers, and you need to be open, you need to be obvious, and you need to tell the people the truth. All this double talk is going to make people not trust you. You're not going to be trusted. A lot of people don't trust governments. I put myself in there. I do not trust any sort of government. But you are Barbados, you are going to have a population that is going to be very suspicious of every move you make when you put articles like this in the newspaper out for public consumption, and they're no better advised than when they were making their own assumptions, on the block, in the rum shop, in their houses. They're no better advised. So you need to do better. This is Shay Veronica.